This is the table of diversity at home, and there are several key differences between the at home version compared to the at work version. One of the biggest differences is that there are pictures. So most of, I'd say like 90% of the elements have pictures, so that if you have kids, young children, they are immediately drawn not only to the colors that are here, but also to the pictures, and hopefully they see themselves, they see something they're interested in, something that makes them curious, so that as parents, as grown-ups, we can then engage them in conversation in a way that's really age appropriate. Both versions of the table of diversity, both the at work and at home, have some of the same columns, but some of them are different because at work there are things that we talk about that are very work specific, and at home it really broadens the conversation so that we can talk about pretty much everything. But I also wanted it to be something that was able to meet kids, teens, and young adults where they were. And one of the ones that I'm super excited about is this one here, kind of this tan color column, and that's on body image. So it includes things like height, weight, puberty, skin tone, hair texture, and the idea here was so that adults, parents, grown-ups, we could have these conversations and be proactive about having these conversations and saying, you know, your height, your weight, your skin tone, your hair texture, you're perfect the way that you are, right? That's the overall message. You're perfect the way that you are. But other people are also perfect the way that they are. And some of the ways that they may be different doesn't mean that they are less than or better than. It simply means that they're different and they are perfect. And I'd say that that is the message for every element on the table of diversity for, you know, especially younger kids. And then as you start talking to teens and young adults, there's some nuance that gets entered into the picture as you're talking about systemic privilege and things like that. But I think that this column right here, the one on body image, is going to be a game changer, because oftentimes that's not something that's included when we talk about identity, when we talk about diversity. It's not included in the workplace version, simply because it's hard to measure those things in a way that's productive. And a lot of organizations aren't asking for someone's height or weight or skin tone or, you know, hair texture when they're looking to work there. So it's a little bit more difficult, but at home, these are conversations that should be normalized. Get your copy right here.